So today we're going to create a really soft, beachy wave. Carly, our model here, has very thick and luxurious hair, and it's very smooth. It's got a natural bit of a wave, but we smoothed it out with a blow dryer, and now we're going to section it off and create our curls. So I'd like to start off by pre-sectioning my hair, so that way it kind of stays out of my way. So you want to start at the temple area and just section the top half of your hair first. So you want to twist it so it's completely out of the way. And that way you have easy and clean sections to work with, and you're not fussing with all this hair. And Carly has a lot of hair. So we're doing our second section, and they're about 2 to 3 inch sections. If you want tighter curls, or if you want sort of a more of a ringlet type of a curl, then of course your section should be definitely much smaller, but we're going to do something soft and easy. Now before I actually start curling the hair, I'm going to use a heat protection spray in the hair. And this will prevent the hair from burning or falling out or anything like that. Using my fingers, I'm just going to grab about a 2-inch section of hair, and I'm going to use my wand curling iron, and I'm just going to wrap the hair around the wand. Just have to be very, very careful that you're not going to burn your fingertips because the iron is quite hot. So you're going to end up with just soft, they almost look like little snakes. But I promise it's going to look fabulous when we keep going here. So now I'm going to move on to my next section. So same thing, I'm going to release it. I'm going to spray my thermal protection spray in the hair. And this actually allows the hair to last longer. The curl will last a lot longer. So again, make sure that you're not taking anything from the lower half that we just created. Hold for 5 seconds, and then just release. The bigger the sections, again, you might want to hold it a little bit longer wrapped around the iron, just so that it just kind of penetrates through the entire sort of section of hair. So you want to make sure that you shampoo your hair with the right product for your hair texture. So if you've got very thick hair, you need to use a product that's going to be great for a thicker hair texture. If you've got, curly hair, you want to use a curling product. Next, we want to make sure that you put your primer in, which would be your mousse or anything that's going to create that that hold. You need to make sure you remember what your performance needs are. So if you want your hair to be smooth, then that's when you need to use a smoothing lotion. If you want your hair to go curly, maybe you want to use a bit of a curling mousse. If you have very fine hair, you might want to use a root boost as your primer. And then once you've completed the look, then that's when you can add your polish and just smooth it all out, and out you go. Now we're on our last section. So you can see how I haven't touched the curls. All right, so let's get to the front here. When I get to the front, you have the option of kind of going closer to the root here and wrapping it close to the root, or you can even just start midway through the ends of the hair and just wrap the hair. So you just have a bit more body through the ends. And notice how I'm just sort of gently dropping the curl. You don't want to run your fingers through it, because that's how your curl will fall and it won't hold its shape. Okay, I'm going to spin you around. So you can see how the hair is starting to look a lot fuller, there's a lot more body. And there you have it. So your curls are done. So you're gonna let that set for a couple seconds. And then just with your fingers, there's no product in my hand, we're just gonna finger through it to loosen up the curls a little bit. And at this point, you know, you can keep sort of messing it around with it, sort of get from underneath and mess it from the roots, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra body. We're gonna get our dry wax here, spray, and we're just gonna position the hair and just sort of control the hair and define those waves. And again, if it looks a little bit tousled, it's okay, because that's sort of the whole idea of this look. And there you have it. A beautiful, soft, sexy wave.